Hey guys, what is up here? This is Cool Titanium 68 and welcome back to a new video. So today we are reviewing the new Apple Watch 3. So, came out actually a couple weeks ago. I've had this for a couple of days and I actually think it's pretty cool. So, a lot of sweet features on it, probably not a lot of people want to see. Or at least, there's gonna be a lot of features you can do. I've liked it myself. I really liked the Apple Watch. It is a pretty cool device itself. Because not only were they able to pack an LTE chip in here, but there are some sweet things that, I don't even know. And some of this stuff you may already know, some of this stuff you don't know. But let's run through some of the stuff that we do know and hold up. So, number one, there are some apps that already have iWatch, at least there's some games that have it, like Pokemon Go, Acropolis, Solitaire, all those games. And then we also have stuff like and then we also have apps like ESPN or MLS, stuff like that for sports. And then we have stuff like Nike Run Plus and others for fitness. And then we also have Instagram, surprisingly. Instagram has their own thing there. And then they also have news agencies like Wall Street Journal, AP News, Fox News, and many more. You all have to check it out. Now, another cool feature about this is that you can, this is new to Apple Watch 3, but you can take calls from this watch. And y'all might be thinking, well, gee, Matt, we've all known that for a while. And we've known that since launch. Yes. But a lot of you don't pay attention to the news because I will say one thing. I've personally never really done it, but from what I've heard, do not take calls off of here. You only get 1 hour battery life and 3 if your phone is around. Only 3 hours of battery life. That's not really that good. And then we also have actually a pretty cool feature that was introduced in the Apple Watch 2 last year. You can unlock your watch. You can unlock your MacBook with your watch. So you don't have to type in your password anymore. You just have to wait a couple seconds and then poof, it's open. Now, I've actually set mine up on there, so it's pretty cool that you can do that too. Let's see here. Another one. Oh, jeez. There's so many features on here. If you hold this button right here, if the password comes in, but once you hold the digital crown, it should unlock Siri. But my watch is being a bitch right now. See? Now, hey Siri, how are you?
Hi, what can I do for you?
See? It works, and it's pretty cool. If you do something like this, which probably everyone knows, if you go like this, you go into your menu bar, hopefully. So yeah, if you just press the button to the side. Nope, I'm not going to show it because I don't want to show my password. So usually it does that. It'll show your thing, and then you just scroll up and down, look at the recent apps you've been on or your favorite apps, and then if you're on your watch face and you press this button, it'll take you straight to all of your apps, which, okay, it's pretty useful. Some of the stuff on here is, actually, there's a new feature called theater mode, which means it'll shut off your screen. Like, let's say you're watching a movie, it'll dim your screen in case you accidentally wake it up. We all know about the whole water mode, water mode where it'll shut off your screen and all that stuff to make sure about that. It's got this. Basically, the Apple Watch 3 is the same thing as the Apple Watch 2, except it's got a slightly bigger battery and an LTE chip. That's it. Nothing big happened between the Apple Watch 2 and Apple Watch 3, except for that LTE chip. Now, data rates do come out at $10 a month. That thing is pretty expensive. No, not really. Because, well, what you could do is, if you do something like, you pay annually, or pay like monthly, you could probably pay about $20 a month for the phone, and you'll be fine. Well, yeah, and when I say by, like, the data plan's similar, it's not really that big. I've also come from a place where, actually, I came from a thing where one of our old iPads, we have an iPad mini downstairs. Well, yeah, we used to have an iPad mini that would use LTE. So we decided, well, we're not going to use LTE on that anymore, so let's just put it on Cool's watch. So this is what I do. I mean, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, like you can swap through that stuff once you can. I don't want to put this on my wrist because, as you can see here, I have 22%, which is not really that good. I mean, it won't last you 2 days. The only way it lasts you 2 days is if you put on power reserve mode, which also means almost every single feature on there is off. And nobody wants that. Everybody wants to use the latest and greatest features. I mean, they want to take calls on their phone. They want to play games on their watch. They want to do all that stuff. But with power reserve, it shuts it all off and just lets it use, and it's only used to tell time. Because that's what a regular watch is. It just only tells time. That's what you can kind of see here. I've kind of done some... Oh, no, are these smudges or these scratches? Let me check. Okay, no, wait. Yeah, these are just smudges. Okay. Because I first did a scratch test because this is sapphire glass. With like a pencil. Actually, no, with a pen. And, of course, like always, it's sapphire glass. It's always good. So, yeah, would I recommend buying this? Well, if you're willing to pay for the LTE, yes, buy it. Apple Watch 3 is a great thing to invest in. Now, if you have an Apple Watch 2 and you're thinking, should I upgrade it? Unless you badly want to take calls without your phone like near you, or without your phone connected to your watch, then go right ahead. Because this is what it does. The LTE chip allows you to take calls in an LTE range, which means you can take it from halfway around the world, and it'll still work. Well, I don't know about halfway around the world. I think it does work halfway around the world, but it's LTE, so we'll see. It'll probably be like very slow if it's halfway around the world, but you'll get the point. Unless you really want that, I really wouldn't recommend upgrading to an Apple Watch 3. Now, if you have an Apple Watch 1 and want some of the new features that the Apple Watch 3 has, then yes, I would definitely do it, because I don't think Apple sells the Apple Watch 2 on their website, which is pretty surprising, and I would really like to know why. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope I answered some of your questions. Hope I answered some of these questions about whether or not should I upgrade to an Apple Watch 3 or not. So again, hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace.